It's day 2 of MomoCon. I headed back to the press room, seeing what's going on. Hopefully they got the schedule up today. They didn't have it up so far. And yeah, yesterday was fun. I wasn't on camera that much yesterday. I wanted to kind of ease my way into it, so my day 1 vlog don't really have me in it, but plenty of you will be in it. Is it your first time doing press at MomoCon, Stephanie?
Yes, actually. Technically, it's my 2nd year as press pass, but it's my first time actually doing press, but you know, we ain't gonna talk about that.
I know we're not gonna talk about that, like secret press pass buddies, but we're not gonna talk about that. But like, you're Wonder Woman. Give me a spin and a twirl, please.
Wild West Wonder Woman. You have to be specific.
This is my favorite cosplay of yours, hands down.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Haha.
You know why. You know why.
True. Wait till you see Vegas Showgirl Venus.
You know what?
What?
Because all your cosplays are dope. Like, even like Lady
The Poison Ivy.
Poison Ivy is good. All your cosplay is dope. But just personally, this is my favorite because I feel like I helped you create it in some way.
That is fair.
So this is my question. You guys come to cons. What is your, because he and I, we both own cons. She's starting to come in. We got her working at the cons with us. She's part of the team. What are the things that you love when you come to Comic-Con? Like, what are the things that you like? Do you come because you want to shop the vendors? Do you come because you want to cosplay? Do you come because this is the place you get to see all your friends that you haven't seen? Or like, what is it that makes you really like say, okay, I got to come every single year? Because I know most of you have come to this show every single year for quite a number of years. Yes, please.
Just for me personally, I think this is therapy for me. Just because, you know, growing up black and, you know, we don't do that type of thing mentality throughout all our lives. So for me, this is like a safe space. It's like heaven on earth. And I get to come and do all my cosplay photography, get to do my content. I get to meet my heroes who I grew up watching and idolized.
Thank you, brother. I really.
Thank you so much. Yes, it's you, Hilton. He came.
I could have saved somebody from getting hit by a car, and I might not have known it was you. And then
Yeah.
Talk about that.
I'm glad you got that kind of confidence.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? One thing, no, it's cool. One thing I was gonna say that I love hearing, because that is what when I started attending cons. I started doing cons like 15 years ago. It's crazy. And I mean, they were small, and then all of a sudden they just blew up, and we started going to these huge shows. But one thing I always felt was like, the weirder you are, the cooler you are at Comic-Con.
Yes.
Like, that's one place you can go and just completely be yourself. And you brought up a really good point, and we've talked about this on our show where, you know, it's not always easy for people of color to come to a show and admit that they're nerds. Because it's almost like our culture wants us to be cool, wants us to be, like, we almost too cool for school, but it's like, we obviously like this stuff.
Yes.
You walk out in this con, we're here by the thousands.
Yes.
You know, so it's like, it's just so, I mean, it's like music to my ears that it's therapy for you. That's
We said this
beautiful.
in a
And in 3, 2, 1, one more. And in 3, 2, 1. You to kind of like this. Yeah, like that. And just like that. Perfect. And can you put your other hand on your hip for me? There you go. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. That works. Actually, that works out. And come closer to Izzy. All right. Izzy, chin up for me. All right, there we go. Hold it. Perfect. And in 3, 2, 1. All right, that's perfect. I like that, Izzy. Look into the sun. I love what you're doing. And in 3, 2, 1. hold on. Let me start over. All right, I'm here with.
Hi, I'm Izzy Ishihara, and I am cosplaying as Captain Squad 10, Hitsugaya.
All right, dope. So I really enjoyed our cosplay shoot. This was fun. We shoot every year, so you know it's gonna be fun when we get together. But I wanna say this shoot was not the same because there's a special someone who wasn't able to come to this con, even though they come to every Atlanta con.
Every con.
Every single one somehow. But you're not here and your presence is definitely missed.
We miss you, Dawn.
We miss you, Dawn.
It's not the same without you. It's an amazing con, but something is missing, and that something is definitely you.
Yeah, it's definitely you. Like, you bring this energy, this hypeness to all these shoots that we've done together over the last couple of years. You always getting everybody together. You make sure your people is on time. Nah, that's not a slight at you. But you like, it's just, you bring this presence, and you're just dominating presence at these cons, at these photo shoots. You're always like in Ryu, and you just walking shirtless and everything. People know who you are, and people miss you.
There's no Street Fighter shoot without you. We miss you.
There is no Street Fighter shoot
You
without
better be here
you,
for
Dawn.
Dragon Con.
I won't even do a Street Fighter shoot unless you're in it. So, man, I hope you feel better. I hope everything works out for you, and I hope to see you at the next con. It's Ranger Stop, then Urban Nerd Con, then Dragon Con, then AWA. I better see you at every single last one of them, man. I better see you.
Love you, Hesmando.
I miss you, man. I don't know. I miss you, but get better, man. That's all I gotta say. Just get better.
No. Bye, Dawn.
And so yeah. They're like, okay, you are now Johnny Youngblood.
So that was their decision, not like your...
Yeah, no, I was just going to use my name. So they gave me a stage name so I sound more Asian. And so people go like, that's the Asian guy.
How did they... Like, I mean, especially...
I didn't care. I mean, at that time, it was just like, whatever. You know, I was like, yeah, I am. I'm the Asian guy, you know. But the half Asian guy. In the mornings, is much more Asian.
Oh, wow.
No, half of me is offended.
Okay, well then the first anime role you had was awesome, huge, like Bash.
Try again. Was the first? Yeah. The first.
Did you know that it was going to be so big?
No. No. I had no idea. I just knew it was a really fun show for me. It was a really cool, fun show for me. And, you know, in Power Rangers, I called myself the background ranger, you know, because, like, you know, you'd have Tommy or the Pink Ranger, and they'd be in the front, and I'd be back here. That's about all I did. Eventually, they gave me some stuff here or there, but for me, I was just like, when are we gonna do the fight scene?
So how long have you been cosplaying as the Cabbage Man?
10 years.
10 years? It's amazing. You have like one of my favorite cosplays when you come to my shoots at Dragon Con, and like I always just like making you the focal point. Everybody loves it so much.
Glad.
So what are you planning on this year for Dragon Con?
Again, Cabbage Man and King Boomy purple version.
That's good. That's really good. Let me ask you this. Is the Cabbage Man your favorite cosplay or your favorite character from the Avatar series?
Yes, it is.
It is? Okay. Why?
Comic relief. Especially if you think about it, the little kids, they're building up some anxiety, and then the Cabbage Man came and kind of broke the ice for them.
Okay, cool. Last question. So Avatar Studios will be making the next iteration of Avatar, which will be an Earth Kingdom Avatar. How would you want them to represent the Cabbage Man in the upcoming series?
I think the same. He's got to be comic relief to break the tension.
Oh my God, it's been a busy day. It's been a long day. Been out since what, 8, 9, 10 this morning. Been walking, running around, panel after panel. I finally ended my 5-year quest of getting a picture with Karen Ashley. Took 5 years. I got just a story behind that. Trust me, it's gonna come later. And I was in her Black Official podcast, the Bot podcast. If you haven't subscribed to it or seen it, please go check it out. Her panel was amazing. We talked about a lot of things that affects blurs and Black culture, and just talking about like what it means to finally be accepted as a blurred in not only our own space within the Black community, but like just in a place like at a con, at a convention in the center of downtown Atlanta. Hilton George, owner of BlurredCon, he was there. I'll be doing an interview with him at some point over the weekend if I can. But so far, MomoCon is day 2. It's the end of day 2. Well, it's not the end of day 2. I'm about to do MomoCon after dark, so you ain't gonna be seeing none of that. But I'm having fun so far. There's been some other things that could have been different, but so far I'm having fun. Oh, that blurred oval panel at the end was lit. It was definitely lit. It was like being in a panel with a bunch of Black people talking about geek stuff, and that was probably, believe it or not, a very underrated but must-see panel. So I'm gonna talk with them. I record the whole panel minus a few issues, but maybe they'll use the content and put it on their channel. Maybe they'll allow me to put the panel on my channel. I don't know, but Blurred Over, shout out to you guys. Love you guys, been following you guys for a while. What else happened today? Photo shoot, did a couple photo shoots, or I did a photo shoot. Bleach cosplayers, love working with Izzy and her group of people. And yeah, it's just been a fun, long day. And tomorrow is going to be the longest of the days. So enjoy it. Whenever I post this, enjoy it. And just hit me up in the comments. Let's talk about it.
No. Bye, Don.
I smell some trees. All right.
Yep. You too, huh?